Hello, and welcome to Football Czar, the channel dedicated to bringing you definitive lists of the greatest football players in the world. In this installment, we will be exploring the top 10 greatest individual UEFA Champions League winners of all time. The UEFA Champions League, also known as the European Cup, is an annual club football competition, contested by top-division European clubs, deciding the competition winners. It is one of the most prestigious football tournaments in the world, and the most prestigious club competition in football. Starting off our top 10 countdown, it's none other than Didier Deschamps. Before Deschamps became a World Cup winning manager, he was a Champions League winning captain. The youngest one ever, in fact. The Frenchman was just 24 years old when he led Marseille, who remained the only French side to ever win the Champions League, to the inaugural title in 1993. Not content with that, he went back and won it again with Juventus in 1996. Along with Franz Beckenbauer and Iker Casillas, Deschamps is one of just 3 captains in the history of football to lift the World Cup, European Championship and Champions League, or European Cup, trophies. He was nicknamed the water carrier by Eric Cantona due to his functional style of play, but his trophy cabinet suggests he was much better than that. In at number 9 on our list, we have Oliver Kahn. You don't mess with Oliver Kahn. His fearsome demeanor, and hands like satellite dishes, earned him the nickname the Titan, during his 14-year stay at Bayern Munich, the highlight of which undoubtedly came against Valencia, in the 2001 Champions League final. The game had gone to penalties after a 1-1 draw. Kahn saved 3 spot kicks to win it for his side, celebrating each, with a roar more vein popping than the last. If his intimidating penalty box manner was anything to go by, the ball would probably have been too scared to go past him anyway. Regarded as one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, his individual contributions have earned him a record 4 consecutive UEFA Best European Goalkeeper awards, as well as 3 IF's World's Best Goalkeeper awards, and 2 German Footballer of the Year trophies. Giggs, in at number 8, on our list of the greatest Champions League winners of all time. More renowned now for his endurance rather than his outstanding ability, it's easy to overlook that Giggs made vital contributions to both of Manchester United's Champions League triumphs. His scuffed right-footed effort was turned in by Teddy Sheringham to level the game against Bayern Munich in 1999, while he also scored the decisive penalty in United's shootout against Chelsea, 9 years later. That game in Moscow, where he matched Sir Bobby Charlton's all-time United appearance record before converting in the shootout, was a prime example of not just his longevity, but his ability to make a difference. There are few other men so decorated in their respective careers. Giggs has an astonishing 13 Premier League titles, 9 Community Shields, 4 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, and 2 UEFA Champions League trophies under his belt. On to number 7. Widely regarded as one of the best strikers of his generation, it's Didier DROGBA. The Ivorians ran to the camera when Chelsea were dumped out by Barcelona, in 2009, could easily have been his most iconic moment in the competition, but he outdid himself 3 years later. Chelsea were losing 1-0 to Bayern Munich in the 2012 final, when DROGBA arrived just in time, as he did so often in his career, and powered home an 89th minute header. He then stepped up for the decisive penalty in the shootout. One step. Bang. There was never any chance he was going to miss. DROGBA always produced under pressure. Sir Alex Ferguson remarked after the match, quote, "As far as I was concerned, he won the Champions League for Chelsea." DROGBA's headed effort marked his 9th goal, in 9 cup final appearances for Chelsea. We have Steven Gerrard coming in at number 6. If the night on the 25th of May, 2005, was one that created Liverpool legends, then Steven Gerrard should be made the patron saint of Anfield. He had already performed heroics to get his side through the group stage in the first place, almost breaking the net with a decisive goal against Olympiacos, on one of those nights. Yet the local boy-turned-captain rewrote footballing logic once again, to drag his side through one of the most remarkable comebacks sport has ever seen. 3-0 down to AC Milan at half-time, there was no hope. But 9 minutes into the second half, Gerrard's looping header past Didier gave Liverpool all the belief they needed. Within 6 minutes, they were level. After another hour, Liverpool were crowned European champions for the first time in 21 years. Halfway through our list now, and at number 5, we have Clarence Seedorf. Regarded by many as one of the best midfielders of his generation, in 2004, he was chosen as part of the FIFA 100. Seedorf is one of the most decorated Dutch players ever, and has won domestic and continental titles while playing for clubs in the Netherlands, Spain, Italy, and Brazil. He is considered one of the most successful players in UEFA Champions League history, as he is the first, and currently the only player to have won the Champions League with 3 clubs, once with Ajax in 1995, once with Real Madrid in 1998, and twice with Milan, in 2003 and 2007. Zinedine Zidane, featuring at number 4 on our list of the greatest Champions League winners of all time. One Champions League win is perhaps a disappointing haul for a player as iconic as Zidane. The 2002 final will always be remembered for only one thing: Zidane's winner. The greatest Champions League goal ever scored. With Roberto Carlos cross-dropping from what should have been an impossible height, the Frenchman swiveled a perfect volley with his weaker foot into the top corner. But while Zidane was always capable of moments of utter brilliance, he was revered by his fellow players for his ability to control the game. Zlatan Ibrahimovic once said of the French legend, quote, "When Zidane stepped onto the pitch, the 10 other guys suddenly got better." His success as a manager makes it easy to forget what a player Zidane was, capturing 3 back-to-back Champions League managers' medals. Into the final 3 now, and coming in 3rd place, we have Paolo Maldini. Widely regarded as one of the greatest ever defenders, and as one of the greatest players of all time. As the AC Milan and Italy captain for many years, he was considered a leader by fellow footballers, leading to the nickname Il Capitano, the captain. Maldini had already won the old European Cup twice before it was rebranded in 1992, which feels appropriate for the most timeless defender the Champions League has ever seen. Over the next 15 years, he played in 6 more finals for AC Milan, alternating between playing at left-back and centre-half in each. Of those, he won 3, twice as captain, and was named man of the match against Juventus in 2003, in the only final to finish 0-0. Lionel Messi is in 2nd place on our list. Messi's Champions League medal tally, currently 4, and goal tally, are freakish. The record 6 Ballon d'Or award winner, and record 6 European Golden Shoe winner. It's no wonder Messi is often considered the best player in the world, and the greatest player of all time. The 4-goal haul against Arsenal in 2010, which made him Barcelona's all-time top scorer in the competition, the dribble and finish in the Bernabeu in 2011. And the crowning glory, the shimmy past Jerome Boateng, and chip over Manuel Neuer, 2015's most tweeted about sporting moment and UEFA's goal of the season. When neither of your goals in Champions League finals are the highlight of your career, something is going right. On 23 October 2019, Messi scored his first Champions League goal of the season, in a 2-1 away win over Slavia Prague, becoming the first player to score in 15 consecutive Champions League seasons, equaling Raúl and Cristiano Ronaldo's shared record of the most sides scored against in the competition. And our top spot goes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is, without a doubt, the Champions League's greatest ever player. A remarkable achievement given that he has played at the same time as football's greatest ever player, Lionel Messi. Unlike a league season, where the best team always wins, the outcome of knockout football is more influenced by individual contributions. Players can bend the game to their will, and no player has done this more forcefully, or as often as Ronaldo, whose 5 Champions League titles are the most of any player. Having claimed his first with Manchester United in 2008, the Portuguese is the reason a good, but not great, Real Madrid side won 4 between 2013 and 2018. Ronaldo is both the competition's greatest goal scorer, and the scorer of the sum of its greatest goals. The fearless header at Roma in 2008, the 40-yard rocket at Porto in 2009, and the counter-attack away at Arsenal in 2009. And there we have it. Thanks for watching this thrilling installment, exploring the greatest UEFA Champions League winners of all time. Subscribe and stay tuned for more football greats across the world's most incredible teams. Please like this video, and don't hesitate to share your opinions in the comments section. How would you rank the players featured on our list? Did we miss anyone out? And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.